some line changes, John. We see that right away. There's head coach Ron Lowe. He sends out Mark Messier with Manny Malhotra on the left wing and Radek Dvorak on the right.
Sam, this is the line that played together the last 10 or 12 games of the season last season, and were very, very good. So Ron Lowe trying to jumpstart his team, get them to stabilize, especially early in the game here, and not play that run and gun, getting trapped type hockey that they showed in Carolina early in the game there.
There's a lead for Messier to Dvorak. He fakes the shot as Zhitnik got over. Good check. Zhitnik number 44. Schmelik number 42 on defense. Brian Berard and Brian Leach paired on defense for the Rangers. Buffalo has Curtis Brown number 37. Their captain Stu Barnes number 41 and Václav Barada number 25 up front. Barada plays the puck. Buffalo lost their opening game 2-1 to Atlanta. Bounced back with a 3-2 win over Ottawa last night. A goal by Stu Barnes with 58 seconds remaining in regulation to win it.
And that pass is Lindros with his first shift as a New York Ranger on home ice. Beats the icing here. How about that?
Oh, good hustle. Fans love it. Pass out, tipped away. Ulanov gets to the puck. Ulanov plays it across to Malakoff. Up front with Lindros is Fleury on the right, and Andreas Johansson is the left wing tonight. Jay McKee, 74 with a check. Slava Kozlov, former Red Wing, is on, number 13. And a couple of hits by Johansson.
Kozlov involved with that deal that brought Hasek to the Detroit Red Wings. And Sam, you can see right away, Lindros plays against Gratton. Gratton is the biggest, most physical center of Buffalo, and the Rangers have a Lindros to go head-to-head with him.
They were teammates in Philadelphia for a while. Gratton playing with the Flyers for about a year and a half. Ulanov off the boards to Lindros. Sent the other way by J.P. Dumont. Now Maxim Afinogenov, number 61. Across the line, Jason Woolley shot blocked.
Ulanov, and he's sore after blocking that shot.
Hard, got up, trying to skate it off.
Left leg
to the bench.
Left leg bothering Ulanov as the Rangers will be called for icing.
We are 2 minutes 3 seconds in. There's Igor Ulanov trying to skate that off. Hard shot. Mike Richter goes over.
He's a defensive defenseman who loves to block a lot of shots, and he also can be a very irritating defenseman. And he hasn't been irritating just yet as a Ranger, and that's something they really want him to get into. Get physical and start getting underneath the skin of the other guys. That would have been icing. But Lindros beat the defense of Buffalo to the puck. Negated the icing.
Now, there's Eric Lindros. Peter Nedved on. Centering Zdeno Seeger and Michael Groshek. Your thoughts about Nedved moving to center for tonight?
Well, he didn't do a whole lot in the game in Carolina on the wings, so he's back to center. This line has not played together before. They're all three from Europe. Groshek and Seeger. Nedved in the middle. They don't like to throw the puck in. They like to skate it in. So let's see what happens.
Leach and Berard back on. Berard ties up Tim Connolly, the former Islander, who was traded up to Buffalo in the deal involving Michael Pekka. Jason Woolley comes back. Nedved on him. Woolley moves the puck near side for J.P. Dumont. Here's Connolly. Off the stick of Miroslav Shatan, for the last 3 years has been the leading goal scorer for the Sabres. Nedved chipped it out. Nedved across the line. Seeger collided with Schmelik. They went down.
This is,
to
me,
interference call. Is it on Seeger?
Yeah, it's a ridiculous call. Seeger was trying to stay onside. Sorry to say, but McKee was a defenseman, the only man back. Seeger was straddling the blue line to stay onside, and they call it interference. Berard chips the puck. Groshek chips the puck, as does Nedved. And then you're going to see the pass across. Now watch the collision, and that opened up the ice, and the penalty was called. Sam, I disagree because I think Seeger was just trying to stay onside. Nedved made a good play here. Trapped his man. Seeger there wanted to pass, couldn't get open, so he tried to stay onside. There was a collision. Yet I guess if he's responsible for knocking down the other man, and we'll watch it right in here, these two guys here. Yeah, he was trying to stay onside. The other player's going the other way.
That was Schmelik.
Yeah. It's a tough call, I guess, and I could understand the referee's point of view, too, I suppose, when you try to think it through. Buffalo,
Seeger.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, John.
No, go ahead.
Seeger for interference at 2:55 gives Buffalo the power play, first of the game.
Yeah, they're 1 for 16 on the season. 1 for 8, 0 for 8 in their 2 games. And the fans last night in Buffalo were booing. They want them to shoot the puck more than they've shown so far on their power play.
Zhitnik and Warner play the points. This is Afinogenov across the line. He's on with Kozlov and Gratton. Ulanov and Malakoff for the Rangers, with Johansson and York, the penalty killers. Finneganov moved it. Now Kozlov swings it around to Zhitnik. Out to him goes York. Through to a Finneganov and around to Grattan. To Rhett Warner. Usually Shatan plays the right point. This is Grattan holding. Back to Grattan. Holding. Long pass out to Zhitnik. Shot goes wide. Comes to Grattan. Over a minute gone by. Zhitnik broke the stick. Had to go to the bench for a new one. Rangers able to clear. Bad play. Messier shoots, save. Bob Essenza. Essenza making the start. First shot on goal. And Messier getting a shorthanded chance. Messier killing penalties here with the rookie Barrett Heiston. Fired in by Jason Woolley. Woolley and Kalinin now at the points. Kalinin turns. Plays it cross ice into the corner. Taken by Barnes. Up the boards to Woolley. Heiston out to him. Rangers have Berard and Leach on the fence.
Terrific penalty killing thus far. 22 seconds to go on the Seager minor. Messier came off the bench. Biron moved the puck, and you can see the pass did, or Essenza, I'm sorry, he moved the puck. It did not connect. And the Rangers penalty killing looked good. Messier wasn't used killing penalties in Carolina, was he? So to see Mark work with the youngster,
Barrett Heiston,
yeah, who was drafted by
Buffalo.
Yes. They did a good job. 22 seconds to go on the Seager minor. It's Essenza and goal, not Bureau. My apologies.
36-year-old Bob Essenza, who played last year with Vancouver. This is his 6th team. And he had a good record last year, 18-12.
Played great in Vancouver.
Across the line, Jason Woolley. Hard shot and a good save by Richter. No rebound.
See where Mike is? He's about 4 feet above the goal crease, making the save with no rebound. 9 seconds to go on the minor now. First shot that Buffalo's had in the game. And Richter was very, very aggressive. He knew the shot was coming. There's nobody for a pass. So he just played the angle and didn't let it squeeze through. He also had to read it along the ankle of Dave Karpa, the defenseman who blocks a lot of shots. And you'll see that he had the puck go right by him, and Richter made a nice save.
Connolly and Lindros on the face-off. Rangers control. Karpa plays it to Leach. Leach fires it up the boards. Kalinin blocked it. Taken away by Fleury. Fleury across the line. Woolley is there. Fleury shot blocked. Team's back at full strength. Woolley takes it away. 5 minutes gone by. First period. No score in the game. Connolly across the line. Winds up and drives it high and off the glass. Hard shot by Connolly.
He ripped that.
Karpa fires it out. Here comes across the line Seager with Fleury. Seager shoots, missed the net. So each team missing the net. Dale Puritan swings it around the boards. Puritan seeing his first action. Seager with a good hit on Kalinin.
Seager's an aggressive player. And watching him come back from Europe after playing over there, he really is an aggressive forward. He likes to play with a little bit of edge to his game. Rangers have had 2 2-on-1s. One, they took a penalty. It was Seager. And then one here, Seager has it and missed the net. I think the puck might have jumped on him just before he released a shot that went high and wide.
Just watching the Rangers game 1 and the start to game 2, a lot of energy to their game.
And a lot more responsible. They got people staying back. They haven't given up.
Tell us which one.
Karpa pinching in. Karpa's paired with Puritan on defense. Peter Smrek is a healthy scratch. Tomas Kluchek rehabbing knee injury as well. Steve McKenna scratched for the Rangers. Karpa playing it down the boards. Malhotra going for it and gets there to negate an icing. Jay McKee on him. Dvorak trying to work it loose. Taken away by Stu Barnes. Move quickly across. Václav Varada. Varada moves in on Ulanov. Now Barnes had it knocked away. Varada playing it behind the net. Messier takes over.
3 games and 4 nights to start the season for Buffalo. So you can sense that the Rangers are trying to finish every check and take the play to them on home ice. But they haven't been able to get those good scoring chances yet.
That was an icing
of last season because of the knee injury, and he's back and looks real sharp. People were wondering if he'd be able to pull it off, but Mike has.
Mike York on the face-off against Dennis Hamel. Karpa moves it to McCarthy. It's York, McCarthy, and Heiston for the Rangers. And an off pass across 2 lines was stopped. Following tonight's game, all game-used jerseys worn by the Rangers and Sabres tonight,
always great.
$500 per jersey.
And we will have a Rangers power play As right off the face-off, Eric Boulton, who's in the lineup, takes a hooking call. I think it's going to be hooking, Sam. His first game that he's played this season. And off the draw, the puck went over to his side.
Boulton, one-time Rangers draft pick, 6:55 the time, and Messier with Lindros and Dvorak, Leach, and Fleury. That shot blocked in front. Fleury at the right point. So here's a change in the power play. Messier and Fleury on with Lindros, Dvorak, and Leach.
Gives Berard a bit of a break. Berard played almost 25 minutes in the first game.
Jay McKee comes in shorthanded. Feed across for Chatan, who lost it.
Well, this is a real change for the Rangers, isn't it?
Yeah. Chatan and Brown up front. Warner and McKee the defense and the penalty kill. Lindros across to Messier. Dvorak shot it over the top. Off the crossbar and into the crowd.
I believe it went off the crossbar. Wow, what a good setup on the rush. A great shot, but it just missed. Good
nice puck movement.
Yeah, real good from all the way down the Rangers zone.
And Dvorak. Here's Messier against Stu Barnes. Messier wins the draw. Leach has the puck. Now Fleury. Leach moves it to Lindros. Down to Dvorak. Quickly on him was Zhitnik. Messier behind the net. Verada on him. Verada and Barnes the forwards. Zhitnik and Schmelik the defense. Fleury to Leach. Very aggressive on the penalty kill is Buffalo. Fleury right out to him is Barnes. Back for Leach. Verada picks him up.
Good passing, but it's also great penalty killing.
Yeah. Rangers kept to the outside. Fleury to Lindros. Now Leach to Fleury. He shoots. Deflected. Save. Rebound. Score! Eric Lindros. It's a power play goal. And his first goal as a New York Ranger.
Oh, baby, did you count the passes? Beautiful. Buffalo was really aggressive with their penalty kill. Essenza made a big save, and Lindros got the rebound. Look at the pass work, the movement. Nobody stayed still. Lindros provides an opening, gets the puck. Now he goes to the net, because here comes the rebound of the Fleury shot and deflection by Dvorak. The reason Essenza had trouble handling it is that Dvorak will deflect this shot down. Essenza with a great save. And after Messier missed, Lindros was there. What a power play. Baby, you talk about power and finesse and pass work and skating and movement. That was gorgeous.
Pretty good combination. Lindros puts the Rangers in the lead, 1-0.
Fleury and Dvorak will be the two getting the assists. What a great looking unit that was.
So a good start as the Rangers cash in on the power play. Seager moves across. Seager drops it back. Taken by Maxim Afinogenov. Fleury will get an assist. Dvorak should also get an assist on the deflection.
He knocked the puck down.
Around to Ulanov. 4 shots for the Rangers. That's only the 4th time in the last 19 meetings between these two teams that the Rangers have scored the first goal. Lindros from Messier and Dvorak at 8:13.
You did the Giant game this afternoon, and you know that too?
Well, I was stuck in traffic a little bit, John, you know, coming over.
Oh, they say Messier got an assist in place of Fleury.
All right.
Were you in the driver's seat of that car?
No, sir. No, sir.
In the back seat.
Balikov moves it to Seager. Near side, Rhett Warner goes over.
And if the Rangers can take care of their game at even strength, watch out for their power play.
Tim Connolly lost control, and Berard moved it, but takeaway score! J.P. Dumont on the giveaway.
Sam Dumont last year had 5 goals in 4 games against the Rangers. Well, he gets one here to tie it up, and what a shot this was, off the crossbar. Rangers had the puck a couple of times, but got sloppy in their own zone and couldn't movement. The Cannon Business Solutions goal cam, look at the play. Here's the puck, middle of the ice. Rangers had a chance right there. Then they had a chance right there. And the puck's in. Great shot by Dumont. Both Leach and Berard were backing up. Both of them tried to reach for the puck. Both missed it. And snap. What a shot up top that was. We're tied at 1. That didn't take long, did it?
No, Dumont. Cannon Business Solutions, digital technology powered by people, providing the first replay look at the Dumont goal. Buffalo answering right back. Berard stops the rush, plays it aside on Lindros. Big drive, missed the net. Near side, Miroslav Shatan. Midway point, first period. Dumont at 9:38 gets the goal to tie it. The goal was unassisted. Puck deflects over the glass in the scorer's table area. 9:51 to go in the first. Tied at 1. To turn to your favorite news channel. Underway, second period. Berard and Leach on defense. Messier, Malhotra, and Dvorak the forward line for the Rangers. Zhitnik and Schmelik on defense for Buffalo, with Barnes, Brown, and Barada up front.
You'll notice Buffalo, they don't mind the matchup. The Rangers don't either, but Brown is their best defensive centerman, and he's nose to nose with Mark Messier so far in this game.
Barada sliding it to the Ranger line. Malhotra turns it, and the Sabres clear it out. Malhotra bumping Barnes. That's really what the Rangers want Malhotra to do, John. Use his size and his speed
and
on
not
this
make,
line.
And not make Messier do all the corner work in the offensive zone.
Malhotra's pass deflected. Dvorak in the corner, working against Zhitnik. Schmelik takes it off the boards. All the way down, it'll be an icing. Johansson goes back and touches up. Well, the Rangers want to let you know that there are tickets available for Wednesday night's game. Jaromir Jagr comes to town as a member of the Washington Capitals. There are some tickets available. To purchase tickets, visit the Garden Box Office, all Ticketmaster outlets, including the Wiz, or NewYorkRangers.com, or you can charge by phone 212-307-7171. Jagr and the Caps beat the Devils last night 6-1. Pretty impressive start by Jaromir Jagr.
Oh, you take their team last season. It was a pretty good team, Washington. Then just add Jagr to it, because they didn't lose anything off their roster.
Right.
So just add Jagr to it. That's pretty good.
Malakoff gave it up. Connolly, nice move. Tim Connolly, just 20 years old. This is his third season in the NHL.
By the way, Jagr had a goal and an assist in that game. You know who had the most points?
Yes. Penalty
Dahlin.
upcoming.
Ulf Dahlin. Former Ranger.
He played well in his return. Penalty on the Rangers here. It is a slashing call, and it's Eric Lindros heading off.
Yeah, that was a penalty taken up ice. As we thought we'd see a lot of Gratton against Lindros, but it's been more Connolly at Lindros. And actually it was against McKee, the defenseman, as the centerman Connolly was playing against Lindros. And the referees early in the season, we saw it last season too, when you slap out with your stick and touch the other person on the hands, no matter how hard it is, they're going to call you. And we saw it go against Carolina 2 nights ago in Raleigh. Same type call.
Lindros for slashing at 135. Sabres have their second power play 0 for 1. Had one shot on the first one. Zhitnik moving. Johansson and York. Malakoff and Ulanov are the penalty killers for the Rangers. Shatan at the right point, Woolley the left point for Buffalo. Now Shatan moves up. Zhitnik back to the right point. Shatan, Barnes, and Connolly were forwards. Shatan played it toward the front. Knocked away and bounces in.
Went off Malakoff.
A power play goal for the Sabres. And Buffalo with their first lead of the game. It's 2-1.
Well, Mike Richter gave up 3 goals in Carolina, 1 off his own man, and now he's given up 2 in this game, and this one goes off his own man, right off the left heel of Malakoff as the puck was going away from the goal net. Doesn't give the goaltender much of a chance. Richter was down, and you can see the puck ricochet in. Boy, things have not gone well for a long time regarding chip-ins from your own teammates, huh? Here's the other night.
You have to start a new category. Goals in off your own man. 2-1 Buffalo. Richter moves it. Leach keeps it going. Seager comes out. Berard. Berard able to play it in deep. Essens leaves it. Leach gets over to keep it in. Nedved. Puck is lifted off the glass and out of the zone. Stu Barnes gets the goal, his 400th NHL point. His second goal this season. It's on the power play. Zhitnik and Woolley get the assist at 1:59. Seager holding, slides it across, Leach steps into it, and it went by Essensa, and Nedved couldn't stuff it in.
A good play in the neutral zone by Grosek to start all this for the Rangers heading up ice, and then Nedved couldn't finish. Here's a look at the Canon Business Solutions goal cam. As you'll see, the Rangers head into the zone. They set up in front. That's Grosek. The puck is deflected, and Nedved can't quite get there. Essensa
to go on the Buffalo power play. Grattan against Nedved. Grattan wins it back. Moving down to Finnegan Jason Woolley with some room. Plays it to Dmitry Kalinin. Shot went off of Karpa. Up the boards, Kalinin. Now it's Chris Grattan across to Woolley. Woolley moving in, blocked by Malakoff out of the zone.
Good job blocking shots here with 5 seconds to go on the power play. Karpa blocks a lot, but doesn't leave his feet, so he can get back into the play.
Finneganov, and with a lot of speed, got the shot off. It popped in the air after the save by Richter. Purinton out of the box, teams at full strength, 2-on-1. Nedved gets the pass, save Essensa. Dvorak set him up. And a real fine save by Bob Essensa.
How about fantastic save? Other people in Vancouver are watching this.
Shot by McKee, save made by Richter. There's Nedved. Rangers getting some chances. Dano Seager in against Rhett Warrener. Jay McKee moves it. Berard missed it. It's cleared out. Here comes Curtis Brown. Leach is there. Barnes heads for the net. And a good job coming back. Rangers able to clear. Berard came back on Barnes on the rush down the ice. Brown swings it across. 5:45 to go, second period. 2-1 Buffalo. Eric Lindros. Flurry to Leach, taps it to Lindros. He shoots just wide. Flurry's shot is knocked down. Fired around by Curtis Brown. And Dumont able to clear it out. Richter goes to play the puck. Knocked down. Good job by Václav Barada to keep the puck in. Now it's Dumont behind the net. Puts it in front. Score!
Baby.
Great goal by the Buffalo Sabres, and Barada made the play along the board.
He knocked it out of midair.
Yeah.
Richter raced out. He did the right thing by putting the puck in the air, tried to drive it off the boards, but Barada knocked it down. Remember the save? Excuse me, Essensa made it his zone. There's the battle behind the boards after Richter couldn't move the puck out of the zone. Barada goes in front. Dumas finds him, and a chip-in goal. 3-1 Buffalo. Lindros did a good job on Barada, stayed with him. And there's the battle won by Dumas. He got away from Berard, who was double-teamed. And then you see the switch between Berard and Lindros. If Lindros goes in front, Berard stays with his man. Instead, they switched. And when they switched, the Sabres had more time and made the play happen. Nice job by Barada, along with Dumas. Real nice play.
Is that a matter of communication there, John?
It's just a matter of
between Lindros and Berard.
Instinct and quick plays, and Buffalo made a quicker play, Sam.
Barada gets the goal, his first. Dumont the assist at 14:46. JP Dumont with a goal and an assist in the game. Buffalo has now scored 3 unanswered goals and lead the Rangers 3-1. Rather, Shatan couldn't play it. Ulanov able to move it across. Here comes Dvorak. Winds up with a drive that goes wide. The Rangers were offside on the play. 4:25 to go, second period.
Got to find the results, huh?
Brown face-off win. McKee the shot. Richter makes the save. Puck is loose. And Karpa did a good job tying up Stu Barnes.
Richter rebounds getting away from Mike more so in this game, yeah.
Malhotra moves it out. Purinton finds Karpa. Messier tied up the red line. Buffalo with a 3-1 lead. There's 1-1 end of the first. 2 goals here by the Sabres. Purinton moving in. Saved by Essensa. Juggled and holds on.
Pearton jumped into the play and Messier hit him. That's a good play all the way up ice. Essenza holds on. You know, for the Rangers, Peter Smrek not playing tonight. Purinton gets to play in his place, and that was a nice setup. The Rangers are scheduled to play their next game in Ottawa, and Richter's scheduled to play. Oh, Washington. Richter's scheduled to play, and then they play Ottawa. Richter's scheduled to play, and then Blackburn may get its first start then, or if not before. Here's a play where Messier will grab the puck. And here's a look at the Canon Business Solutions goal cam as here comes Pearton, the defenseman. The backhand shot, no big rebound. Essenza held on nicely.
Malakoff with a shot, missed the net. Chatan. Jay McKee picks it up. Gave it away to Lindros, then it's taken back. Chatan. Lanov fires for Fleury, comes back to Lindros, out to Johansson. He was stopped, and Chatan heads the other way. Chatan for Connolly, shoots, saved by Richter off his arm and into the corner.
Connolly looks pretty good, Sam, for these Sabres. He grew up not too far away from Buffalo and just loves the fact that he's there.
Chatan heading for the net was stopped by Lindros. Ulanov moves it around, taken away by Dumont. This line has got quickness. Malakoff. Johansson goes the long side for Fleury, and the Rangers are offside with 2:23 to go in the second period.
Johansson had Malakoff coming up behind him, and I don't think saw him. 2:23 to go, as you mentioned, in this second period. 3-1 in favor of the Sabres.
Budweiser salutes America's designated drivers. We all make a difference.
You know, after the All-Star break last season, Ron Lowe has to go up against these Buffalo Sabres tonight. They had 21 wins after the All-Star break, the same as New Jersey, to lead the league. Most wins after the All-Star break. So don't underestimate this Buffalo team. It's a good hockey club that had 46 wins, was it last year? Yeah, I think so.
I would have to believe, John, that as players, and I'm sure Lindy Ruff put it to them, that they're trying to prove that they can win without Dominik Hasek.
Oh, yeah, and Michael Pekka. They've made some trades.
I think they proved they could win without Pekka last year. Now it's proving they can win without Hasek.
We got a fight
and
gonna
the
go.
gloves are off. Boulton and McCarthy. Well, you kind of knew something was going to happen with Boulton.
Well, Boulton's trying to hang on here. McCarthy, I think, wants to get loose. Bolton's got his right hand loose. Oh, here comes the left. McCarthy's helmet's turned and twisted around. McCarthy's going to try and rip the helmet off. Boulton likes to fight in tight, huh?
Very much so.
Understandable with McCarthy, a bigger guy.
The helmets, guys.
No, the helmet partly off now. Oh, baby. Ooh, that could be a black eye. Now it's endurance, Sam. His linesman letting them wear them out, huh?
I think so. Helmet off from Boulton.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Boulton.
Baby.
Firing.
Yeah, he just grazed the right side of the helmet. One's lost his helmet, one hasn't.
This is a long one, John.
Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
And now the linesmen say, okay, that's enough. That was a long one. 5 minutes each. They need more than 5 minutes to recover from that.
Could have put the popcorn in the microwave,
right?
Push pop. And by the time it was ready to go, they were still going.
Get extra ice out of the ice machine right now.
Here's how it started. Boulton, McCarthy.
5 each for fighting. 17:56. 2:03 to go in the second period. And Buffalo a 3-1 lead. Face-off win, and the shot deflects up into the crowd. Following the second period, Al will be talking with Tim Connolly and the commissioner of the National Hockey League, Gary Bettman, who's here tonight.
We should mention the Hartford Wolfpack with a 3-2 win against Albany, the Devils Farm Club. Jason Daw had 2 assists, but how about Jeff Toms?
Yeah.
2 goals. And he had a great training camp
really
for the
did.
Rangers. And good to see him start well.
And that's going to be part of the competition for jobs. Players down there will be looking to make it up to the big club.
If Tom's keeps going like he played in camp and then keeps going as the season begins, and actually Jeff played real well in the playoffs last year for Hartford, people somewhere are going to take notice.
And he's a big man. Ron Lowe right now trying to figure out a way to get more out of his team 5-on-5, John. They haven't been able to create enough.
Haven't scored a goal this season 5-on-5. The key here is, you know, you're down 3-1. It's late in the second. Could be a big comeback if they do happen to do that. They haven't played that badly. It just seems like every time they make a mistake, boy, do they pay for it.
Yes, sir. Grattan with a takeaway in front of Finnegan, missed the net.
They're getting out hustled here.
Grattan again. Nedved on him. Finnegan off. Checked by Berard. And finally out of the zone. Groshek checked by Finnegan off, and Zhitnik takes over for Buffalo.
Really working on Brian Berard. Remember, 2 nights ago, he played almost 25 minutes. And he's trying to get his legs underneath him. It's going to be a process before he gets to the top of his game after missing 16 months.
Berard for Leach. Deflected across, bounces down to Chris Grattan. Berard has it back with 1 minute to go in the second period. Buffalo a 3-1 lead. Seager. Here's Nedved looking, carries it in deep, centers, and score!
And it counts.
Michael Groshek going hard to the net. A big collision in the crease. Groshek gets the goal. It's 3-2.
And Sam, the referee was in behind the goal line. I was wondering how it went in. Was it deflected illegally or make it legally? And he pointed him emphatically that it was a goal. Here's the Rangers in the neutral zone. Nedved and Groshek create the turnover. Seager helps out, so all 3 forwards were there. Seager made the play. It's a 3-on-1, and you can see Nedved's patience. Groshek just drove to the net with Schmelik on him, pushing him some. See, there's the turnover as Zhitnik was rushed. All the forwards are trapped. And watch Nedved's patience put the puck in front and ricocheted off of somebody. And Groshek, who had a great training camp, had the puck go off his stick, off the goaltender, and in.
Michael Groshek gets the goal to cut the Buffalo lead to 3-2 and get the crowd back alive at the Garden.
That's a huge goal for the Rangers, just knowing that it gives them something to build on with under 30 seconds to go here in the second if they don't give one up here, but it should be something positive for them in the locker room.
Groshek from Nedved and Seager at 19-12. First even strength goal for the Rangers in their first 2 games. Final seconds of the second period. Fleury. Johansson moves in. Fleury to the net. Shot deflects wide.
That was Seager's first point as a Ranger.
Toward the net, blocked in front. That shot, score! Andreas Johansson, and it counts.
That was over the line before the buzzer went. And they will review it, Sam, but that was in and over the line. Wow, and the Garden explodes.
They're going to check it out. Buffalo says no. Lindy Ruff doesn't believe it.
He's waving over at the timekeeper's box saying the buzzer went late. But you know what? They have a system. The green light came on before the red light. And Messier is skating away saying goal. The referee's explaining it to the Sabres, Stu Barnes, as to why it's a goal. You know what? The safety valve is this. If the linesmen do it right, they should be on the goal line with a whistle in their mouth, looking at the scoreboard. And the whistle is blown by the linesman when he sees 0-0-0 on the board, even before, or the other referee, before the light goes on. So they sound like they've got it totally under control here. And there is a safety system in check. That was in and out before the buzzer sounded. Now here's a high angle look at the whole play. And let's watch. The clock is down to your lower right. There's a referee on the goal line. You see the time clicking off. And here comes the shot. It's now in with about 0.3 on the clock. 0.3, under a second for sure. What a marvelous end of the second period, and the Ranger fans, I think, are satisfied now. Johansson with the low shot through the screen. Was that Lindros who made the nice play in the high zone? Yeah, I think it was, just to keep the play alive. Fleury's in front. You see Essens that can't see the shot. I think Lindros made a real muscle play in the high slot. There, look, see Lindros hold his man? That's Connolly. That muscle play allowed Johansson to get into the puck and take the shot.
Rangers get 2 goals in the last minute to tie it 3-3. Al is with Tim Connolly of the Buffalo period. Messier against
who else?
Curtis Brown.
All game long. Leach and Berard have played a ton with Messier's last game, like a 5-man unit, Sam.
Dvorak. Now Hotra picks it up. Messier comes in. The quick shot went wide. Messier tied up in the corner. Leach to Berard for the shot wide. Bounces side of the net. Essens couldn't control. And now Buffalo comes out with it. Brown works his way out of the zone. Barnes slides it deep. Dvorak around toward Berard. Messier clears the zone. Just had a nice visit from members of the New York Police Department. Manhattan guys came up.
The hockey team.
Well,
PBA hockey team, Sam.
Well, big concert for New York coming up on October the 20th. Tickets on sale at 9 a.m. tomorrow. And among the stars will be Mark Anthony, Bon Jovi, Jim Carrey, Eric Clapton, Melissa Etheridge, Jerry Seinfeld, James Taylor, The Who, and proceeds go directly to the Robin Hood Relief Fund to help victims of the September 11th tragedy.
And our guys had that on tape with the police officers up here, Sam. They just rolled some of it. Well, real good guys. They're with the police department's hockey club, and they are saying they're going to play the fire department here in March. So we'll keep everybody aware of the upcoming event. And for the concert, if you get a chance, please attend. That should be a great time.
John, these men are so brave. I just have so much admiration for the work that they've done and the courage that they've shown. All of the members,
firemen, the police department, Port Authority, EMS, on and on and on.
Can't say enough about the work that they've done, and we grieve with all of them for the losses that they've all had. Lindros around for Fleury. Rangers went hard to the net at the end of that period, John, helped score the 2 goals. Back comes Fleury, buzzing, shooting, save, Essens out.
Buffalo made a bad line change there, and the 2 guys tried to get off at the same time, opened up the ice, and Fleury darted through and had the scoring chance. So a good start to the third period, Ranger-wise.
Fleury's got good legs to start the season, in good shape, skating very well. And the Rangers have picked up their game.
3 and 4 nights for Buffalo to begin the season. Rangers should really up-tempo this thing.
Berard may have pulled down to Finneganov. Called on the play. Puck to Grattan. Missed the net.
He's got just a great shot, but he missed, as you said. If he hits the net from there, there's a good chance he'd score.
Grattan tied up in center. Roche shoves Kalinin, who went back at him with a stick. Roche gave it up to Woolley. Forget Rangers' next game Wednesday night here at the Garden. Offside Buffalo. Jaromir Jagr and the Washington Capitals come to town. And we'll have it for you right here on MSG. Florida's leading Tampa Bay 5-0 in the third. Minnesota leads LA 3-2 in the second.
Let's watch over on. Whoa, I got the wrong thing here, Sam. Let's watch over on this side of the ice.
Looks pretty fancy, you know.
Puck moves outside the Buffalo zone. Now watch the Buffalo players over here. Warner heading off. And he's I got a little bit wrong, a little bit right.
Schmelik pressured by Malhotra, able to clear the zone. Purinton couldn't clear. Karpa able to move it to Malhotra. Open man Dvorak reaches in to the net. He scores! Radek Dvorak gives the Rangers a 4-3 lead. They've scored 3 in a row.
How about the shot to finish it? How about the speed? And how about the pass? Manny Malhotra hits Dvorak in the neutral zone, and Dvorak, one of the true speedsters in the game, who now has a scoring touch, put it up underneath the crossbar, and the Rangers have gotten the lead back. There they do a nice job on the back check. Watch Manny's pass. Beautiful. And Dvorak takes off. I mean, they can't catch him, Sam. He just got great speed. Did he ever place the puck beautifully? Malhotra's pass actually went off the skate, but look at the speed. I mean, he's gone. And he looks, he sees the top corner, and right underneath the crossbar, a beautiful goal, and the Rangers lead 4-3.
So the Rangers now 3 in a row, as they have scored 3 goals in a span of a little over 4 minutes of playing time, carrying over from the end of the second period.
That goal was defense before offense, something the Rangers worked all training camp to do. It didn't look that way in game 1 in Carolina, but here, that's exactly what the transition game and how it should be played, Sam. Defense to offense.
Dvorak from Malhotra and Karpa at 3:11. Karpa's first point as a Ranger. And the Rangers have their second lead of the game. They score the first goal of the game. Lindros with the puck here. Trying to drop to Leach. Turn the other way. Dumont across. Malakoff there. 3-on-2. Here's the shot. Save Richter. Rebound is knocked away.
And the Lindros drop pass didn't click.
Stepping in, Kalinin. Kalinin tried a back pass, and that went out of the zone.
And we have a penalty upcoming against the Rangers. Probably Fleury. He and Dumont were really going at each other. Sensational save by Mike Richter with a 1-goal lead, and now Buffalo will have a power play. Fleury gets it. Started with Lindros, you know, and Eric's getting hit. Don't forget, he hasn't played in 17 months, so you're not going to make perfect plays all game long, but he dropped the puck. The Rangers
28, Buffalo's 4th power play. Richter covers up, stops play. Buffalo is 1 for 3 on the power play in the game with 5 shots on goal. The Rangers with their second lead of the game. Dvorak gives it to them at 4-3. They led 1-0. Buffalo scored 3 in a row. Then the Rangers scored 3 in a row.
Dvorak was always a good skater, was always a good penalty killer. Now he's developed into not only those things, but a finisher.
Yeah. That began last season.
Yeah, confidence.
And that line of Messier, Malhotra, and Dvorak looking pretty good together. At the point, Zhitnik. Shot by Finneganov goes wide. Woolley and Zhitnik at the points of Finneganov up front with Kozlov and Grattan. Ulanov, Malakoff, Messier, and York, the penalty killers. Richter the save, rebound the save, rebound score. Kozlov stayed with it and ties the game.
Remember we said earlier, Karpa does a nice job blocking shots because he stays on his feet and get back into the play. Ulanov sacrifices his body here, but the shot went over top of him. And by the time it went over top of him, there was a rebound from Richter, and Kozlov had time to finish. And Ulanov could power play Rangers.
They're 1 for 3 on the power play, scored on the first one by Lindros.
Lindy Ruff has really worked with his hockey club to not take bad penalties. And Dumont took that one. It was a rabbit punch to the back of the head in the offensive zone.
Good rush by Fleury to gain the zone. Rangers set up. Lindros, Messier, and Dvorak. Fleury and Leach. Here's Leach. Now Dvorak. Looking. Leaves for Lindros. Cutting in. Put it in front. Dvorak missed. Loose puck. Still loose. Lindros able to work it to the sideboards. Dvorak back to Fleury. Wrist shot. Deflected. And a save went off the glove of Messenza. Messier against McKee. Lindros moves in. Dvorak pass tipped away by Verrata out of the zone. Richter quickly out to Leach. Trying to catch Buffalo in a change. Dvorak moving in. The defenseman, Schmelik, fell down. Nedved shoots wide. Schmelik swings it around. Fleury's got it. Nedved has come on for Messier. Nedved along the boards. Again, Zhitnik. Fires, Zhitnik tips it, and it's gloved by Essens, and he holds on. 8:08 to go in the third. 45 seconds to go on the power play.
Some good efforts. No finish with this power play unit. Lindros here tries to break through the defenseman and the forward. And you see the Rangers with 2 guys in front, but they couldn't get the clean shot. McKee is down, and the puck here just misses Dvorak. Lindros gets back up, drives to the net, digs it loose. He knew he had Dvorak there, tried the backhand pass, but Dvorak couldn't finish the play. There's a little deflection, Sam, that just about went in. So the Rangers now able to make a change, and we'll see if their power play unit has more than just the one unit. I think it will have a two-strong unit season. See what happens.
York, Nedved, Seager, Malakoff, and Berard on the second unit. 45 seconds to go on the power play. York against Brown on the face-off. Brown wins it. Brown and Chetan, Zhitnik and Schmelik. Schmelik with room. Fires it off the boards. Was knocked down. Seager. Now York along the boards. Chetan couldn't clear. Now he does. Forces it out of the zone. Brown's got it. Nedved getting back. Brown goes down, and the puck taken by Malakoff. York dropped it off for Seager. York around for Nedved. 15 seconds in the power play. York tried to get it to Nedved, rather to Seager, and it was tipped out of the zone. There's Berard. 3 seconds to go on the power play.
No shots on this power play unless that one's counted. And that was just a throw-in from outside the blue line. So the Sabres get the job done.
Back at full strength, 7:15 to go in regulation time. Tied at 4. Nedved one-hands it from Malakoff. Played across. It's out of the zone. Berard recovers. Rangers led 1-0. Trailed 3-1. Led 4-3. Now the game tied. Fleury playing it to Berard. Back across for Seager. Off the arm of Fleury. And Red Warner takes over. Finneganov gave it up. Ulanov puts it back in the Buffalo zone. Fleury beat to it by McKee, but Fleury finishes the check. Lead for Finneganov. Going in against Ulanov. He rides him into the boards. And then Finneganov knocked down Ulanov. That shot went wide by Grattan. Fleury able to clear the zone. Slava Kozlov gets there. Grattan. Puck knocked down, and Lindros takes over with 6:15 to go. McKee has it back for Buffalo. Kozlov. And Red Warner. Leach tried to send it the other way, and Barada knocked it down. Now Johansson puts it in the Buffalo zone. Václav Barada. Stu Barnes moves in. The offside, Buffalo. 5:50 to go in the third. Tied at 4.
The right cheekbone. Fleury here finished a check. A big hit on Jay McKee. And then on the near side, Ulanov moves across. Wham on a Finneganov. As the hitting continues. It's been a rugged game.
Messier with Malhotra and Dvorak.
Buffalo and New York, 21 shots apiece. 7 of Buffalo's shots on the power play. 4 by the Rangers on the power play.
Lindros, Groshek, Johansson, and Dvorak, the Ranger goal scorers. Dumont, Barnes, Barada, and Kozlov, the Buffalo goal scorers. Rangers have led twice in the game, but each time for only a brief period. Lindros scored, then a minute 25 seconds later Buffalo tied it. That shot off a giveaway went wide by Dumont. And the 4-3 lead that Dvorak gave them here in the third lasted a minute 47. Dvorak shoots, and it's blocked by Woolley. 5 minutes to go in the third. Takeaway by Chetan. Connolly plays it ahead. Dumont moves in on Berard, who stays with him and takes him out. Ulanov swings it around the boards. Malhotra to Nedved. Rangers changing. Lead for Groshek. That shot stopped. Groshek goes for the rebound, put it in front. Brown stopped it. Malakoff keeps it in. Return. Seager's shot deflects wide.
Well, that hurt Dumont. Brown dropped down, blocked the shot. Seager did a nice job covering up for Malakoff.
And did a good job taking the puck away from Zhitnik. Seager along the boards. Groshek, the former Sabre, in the corner, wrapped up. To the far side, Barnes, Seager on him. Zhitnik hit by Groshek, gets it to Schmelik. Around the boards, Malakoff keeps it in. Good job of keeping the puck in the Buffalo zone. Here's Seager again. His pass blocked.
Yeah, a good job defensively by Buffalo. You know, they don't make too many mistakes in their own zone.
But here they have to take an icing. They needed a shift change. And play stops 3:55 to go in the third period. Well, Ranger fans, you can.
So the Rangers trying to get their first win. Buffalo trying to get their second win. Seager has really had a strong game, in my opinion. Look at him work. He's a smart player. Malakoff was deep, so he covered up at the point. Now he can move back in. There he is with Nedved. They've done a nice job.
Warner around the boards for Kozlov. Harper stepped up and stopped it. That shot deflects wide. Fleury's got the puck. Lindros ran a pick for him. Set up the shot. Save Essenza as he robbed Johansson again. Loose puck. Chip clear. Finneganov races down. Malakoff back. And Malakoff stays with it.
And Johansson was back as a safety valve, too, for the Rangers. What a save by Bob Essenza.
Finneganov does everything at 150 miles an hour. Puck taken away by Grattan. He centers, and it goes all the way through. Fleury comes out. Lindros to his right. Oh.
I think he went through his legs.
Either that or Lindros just leaped over him. Looked like a low hurdle. Leach stays with the puck. Connolly wraps him up. Now Malhotra behind the net. McKee lost it to Lindros. Now Malhotra. He's taken down. Nothing called on the play. Looked like from this distance that it could have been a penalty. It was not called. Dvorak goes in deep. Malhotra had it taken away by Dumont. He gave it away to Messier.
Defenseman has lost his stick. Oh, it's Stu Barnes.
Oh, that's Warner.
Was a Warner, yes, a defenseman, yeah.
Kalinen's got the puck. Met by Messier. Swings it around the board. Stopped by Leach. 2:15 to go. Shot by Dvorak. Blocked in front. Messier couldn't tee up the rebound.
And he had the open side.
Messier still with it. Feed to Leach. Now across. Berard shoots. It's blocked. Breaking out Dumont. Leach is back. Dumont and Chatan. The shot. Good save by Richter, and he holds on.
Sam Warner lost his stick, and then he got one from Connolly, then moved out, made a great block. And the Sabres went up the other way, and the Rangers needed Richter with under 2 minutes to go in the third. A tie game to make a save. He made a big save with his glove. Boy, oh boy, the Rangers battled, but couldn't get the good scoring chance. There's that shot block on the Berard wrist shot, and Dumas heads up ice. He looks. Is he going to pass or shoot? And took the snapshot. Nice save by Richter. Leach was back in good position to block the pass. Berard hustled back. Dumas had no choice but to shoot, even though it's from a long ways out. There's Lindros and Fleury. There's the Johansson shot. That would have been the game. That was labeled to the low corner, yeah. And Johansson made a wonderful save. Now, where does Fleury go here? Oh, he went around him. I thought he went right underneath.
It was close.
Through the wickets. Big face-off. Nedved on the ice against Brown.
1:57 to go. Regulation time. Tied at 4. Murata couldn't get to the net. Puck comes out to Schmeling. Gave it away. Seager breaks out. Nedved's got the puck. Moving in with Groshek. Toward the net. Save Essenza. Rebound. Still loose. Comes out to Ulanov. Ulanov pressured by Zhitnik. Winds it deep. Groshek in the corner against Brown. Now it's Seager. Brown picks him up. Groshek. Schmeling checks him. Minute 25 to go. Nedved centers, and it's taken away by Zhitnik. Out comes Barada. Malakoff back. Barada working his way in deep. Malakoff stays with him. Now it's Barnes. Around it comes to Zhitnik. Toward the net. Deflected off the skate of Grattan. Near side. Seager able to clear the zone. 1:05 to go. Groshek sends it in. Rangers change. 1 minute to go. Regulation time. Tied at 4. Out in center. Fleury chipped it ahead. Johansson stopped by Grattan. Finneganov moves in. Stopped by Fleury, and Leach takes over. Berard to Fleury. Lifts it. Warner knocks it down. 40 seconds to go. Regulation time. Lindros to Fleury. Into the Buffalo zone. Essenza batted away. Johansson centers. Cleared away by Afinogenov. That's a great play in front by the forward, Maxim Afinogenov. 20 seconds to go. Regulation time. Kozlov plays it high off the glass. Berard comes back. Around the Leach with 15 seconds. Here comes Lindros. Moving across. Hook checked away by Warner. Good play. Malhotra sends it in. And that'll do it. We're going to overtime. 4-4 the score.
For last year, and backup Bob came up with a couple of good saves there late.
Well, he's backing up Martin Biron and doing a nice job for the Sabres. Each team has a point, so the Rangers have their first point of the season. And now they'll play for another point in overtime. 4-on-4 hockey.
I have a feeling this could be rather exciting.
Leach, Berard, Messier, and Dvorak, the Rangers 4. Barnes and Brown. Here comes Zhitnik with Woolley for Buffalo. Here's Barnes. Open man, Brown. He shoots, saved by Richter. Leach moves the puck. Barnes gets to it. Now Leach again.
Barnes and Brown, they're tough. Let's do some up front for the Sabres.
Dvorak playing it ahead. Berard was hooked by Brown. Gets it across. Lindros shoots, save. Essenza. Good shot by Lindros. Woolley. Barnes tips it into the Rangers zone. Malakoff goes back to get it. Rangers at home against Washington on Wednesday night. Jaromir Jagr and the Caps come in. Game time 8 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 7:30 with Geico Rangers game night. Icing on the Rangers. 57 seconds gone by in overtime.
There's some explosive scoring with the Washington Capitals.
Connolly and Lindros on the faceoff. Connolly wins it. Out to Schmelik. Chatan didn't get all of it, and Richter stops the soft shot. A minute 3 gone by in overtime. Mike Richter, 24 shots, 20 saves. Thoughts on his game tonight as compared to opening night, John?
Mike Richter, that rebounds got away from Mike a significant amount in this game, but he was able to practice yesterday after the game. The night before, he was able to practice this morning, so he's getting himself back into game shape. Sam, he's come a long way. Mike Richter has with those knee injuries.
Lindros and Fleury on with Ulanov and Malakoff, the Rangers 4. Kalinin with Schmelik, Connolly, and Chatan for Buffalo. We are in overtime. You joined us late. Rangers led 1-0 in the first. Buffalo tied it. Took a 3-1 lead in the second. Rangers tied it 2 goals in the last minute of the second. Here comes Fleury. Moving in against Kalinin. Ulanov goes deep. The shot stopped in front by Schmelik. Taken away by Fleury. He shoots and it's blocked by Kalinin. Lindros battling for the puck.
These Sabres have blocked a lot of shots.
Yes, they have.
They've done a great job in that area.
Chatan moved by Ulanov. Moves in. His shot blocked by Malakoff with a stick. Ulanov moves it back. It was 3-3 end of 2. Dvorak gave the Rangers a 4-3 lead early in the third. Here's Gratton on the takeaway, and it deflects wide. Malakoff got a piece. Dangerous moment there. And Buffalo tied it with a power play goal in the third period. Gratton. Now Afinogenov. 2.5 minutes to go in overtime. Afinogenov shot blocked by Berard. And Seager's got the puck. Nedved picks it up. Feed to Leach. Leach heads up ice. Now to Nedved. Moves with Leach. Leach turns and shoots. Save. It's in. It's in. Brian Leach scores. And the Rangers win in overtime. Rangers get their first win of the season in OT as Brian Leach's shot overpowers Bob Essenza.
Just what the Rangers needed, just what the fans wanted here at Madison Square Garden. Provo, the line.